I was a fourth year apprentice here when I was Pepper's Anchorage back in '98. 16 years ago as an apprentice, came back as exec chef, so that was a pretty big one for me.
Yeah.
It's not as easy to be a chef these days as it was back then, I don't think.
No, I think
people expect you to push a lot more.
Yeah,
than
and
they
the people just know a lot more. They're
Yeah,
a lot
they
more
do.
aware,
They
aren't they
are
now?
a lot
You
more
know, of what's around and what's good and what's not.
I think that's a great thing though. I think it's good for all of us because it just means you can't sit there and put out the same thing year in, year out.
No, I agree. It makes it harder, but it makes it better.
I think so.
Yeah,
That means our dining scene just keeps on evolving.
I feel that town's busy. You always see tourist buses in here. That's got a lot to do with everyone just trying to improve. We've always tried to improve, and I know that I'm sure that you guys as business owners and chefs and stuff, we've always tried to improve your menu, improve your services and what you can offer.
We've got a hotel in Nelson Bay there. So we opened a cafe called the Little Nell Cafe. It was just designed to give breakfast to the residents. It creates all the energy of the accommodation hotel. And it has proved that the food offering in a tourist spot or in a hotel is so important. You got the best spot in town. How did you end up an owner of Little Beach?
I first started my career in England. I was working at apprentice at a 5-star hotel. I came over here just to go travelling. Beautiful beaches, beautiful people, and just different seafood I hadn't seen before. Definitely a draw card for me. Looking at the sea from the kitchen was great, and using all the great seafood that there is to offer around Nelson Bay.
Especially this time of year too.
And all the locals, as soon as you put something like mulloway, or jewfish as they call it around here, on, they just can't get enough of it.
It's funny though, a lot of people holiday in Nelson Bay, they do so because they've done so as a kid. If they're used to catching mulloway, or they know their granddad used to catch it years and years ago, they come back and they remember that. Yeah. See it on a menu, they think fantastic. Yeah.
We're only 2.5 hours out of Sydney, so we get a lot of that Sydney drive market come up.
We become more of a short stay break, as in 2 or 3 nights rather than coming for a week.
A lot of our regulars on the weekends are just people who have a holiday home in Little Beach.
They often we're busier than summer during the week because people are looking for somewhere warm to sit and have a coffee and spend the days.